Whether humans live near the coast or far islands, they are part of the problem. It's how the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration explained one of the biggest causes of ocean pollution. Ocean pollution is something that everyone has heard in their middle school classes or high school classes. You may all have heard of ocean pollution in some science classes, depending on the situation. Ocean pollution is things such as waste, trash, plastic, in the ocean, etc. To elaborate, I will discuss aspects of ocean pollution like trash pollution, chemical pollution, and talking about animals that got affected by ocean pollution. With talking about trash pollution, many people might think that there isn't that many trash in the ocean, or there is a ton, but they don't think it's like a huge amount, like a crazy amount. But according to Parker from National Geographic, there are 5.25 million pieces of plastic in the ocean. Of that mass, 269,000 tons float on the surface, while some 4 billion plastic microfiber plastic per square kilometer litter the deep ocean. Well, that's huge. Adding everything together, it will be a huge number, and this will create a very impactful to our environment, like ocean environment. There is trash from glass bottles to aluminum cans to medical waste. The vast majority of marine debris, however, is plastic, according to the National Geographic writers. Now that we are talking about trash in the ocean, now we're going to be able to switch it around and switch it to chemical pollution. Right. Chemical pollution is when fluid, often toxic, gets related into water. Chemicals can find their way into seas in many ways and come from all sorts of places. I'll add that there is also a radioactive substance in the ocean, like I was telling you that I also put in bonus. This is a scary thing since you know what happens to people when it gets contact. Imagine what happens if you get contact with the sea, or fishes, or anything such as that. If a person gets in contact, like their hair will fall, risk of cancer, or any sometimes you get radioactive poisoning and then you pass away. Most likely you're gonna get sick. And then radioactive is hard to take off. According to the U.S. Nuclear Organization, radioactive isotopes eventually decay or integrate to harmless material. Some eventually decay in hours of even minutes, but others decay very slowly. Like the Sterling-90 and I'm very bad at pronouncing this, but 137 has the half-life of about 30 years. High radioactivity will decay in 30 years. Plutonium 239 has a half-life of 24,000 years, which is a lot of years, and that's a lot. So it could go away since we can't remove it without exposing people and basically getting them sick and getting them in basically the death penalty because they got exposed. Now that I explained research about toxic waste, or that was our bonus pollution, I will continue in the next part, which is animals being affected by the ocean pollution. According to Johnson, they wrote in their article, thousands of animals from small finches to blue whales die grisly deaths from eating and getting caught in plastic. This is a very depressing thing because there was a viral video of a turtle having a straw up her nose. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I think they started having save the turtles or something like that, like a hashtag. If if it's wrong, you guys can always comment in the bottom. Did you know that it estimated that 60% of all sea species have eating pieces of plastic, with a number predicted to increase 99% by 2050? Another thing that I read in the article is also that they found a dead whale filled with plastic inside the whale, which is crazy because think of a whale is huge, and if it's filled with plastic, that means it's a crazy amount of plastic it was eating, which is just a crazy amount, and that's very unhealthy for the sea life. And as human and as a person, we don't want to be the blame, and we're gonna feel the shame that seabirds are going to go extinct because of the fall, or any other species of fish or anything like that might go extinct because if it's our fault. To summarize what I talked about today, it was basically about trash, toxic waste, radioactive pollution, and animals that are being harmed by this. Now that you're aware of this evolution, now I can talk to you what you could do about it. Like, there is thing I saw like Mr. Beast and Mark Rober doing Teamseas, like hashtag Teamseas, that you, if you do $1, it will be £1 of trash out of the ocean or sea. So if you donate $10, you'll be 10 pounds of trash out of the ocean. I will put the link in the description so you could like donate. But Mr. Beast and Mark Rober are prior examples that people actually care about our world and care about the ocean environment. And since we only have one world, so hopefully you guys do your part. You go also clean your environment, like keep your sea. So just we have one world, and hopefully we keep it, and we don't have to go to Mars. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.